Well, for almost 20 years, this Rubbermaid ice chest has been my humidor. I lined it with cedar that I got from Home Depot that goes in a closet, but I glued the cedar to the inside. And then up here, I built this little box that holds a sponge. And then I would soak the sponge in distilled water. And for almost 20 years, this worked just fine for me. Right here, I used to have a hydrometer stuck right there. And I never had an issue with the humidity or the temperature. You can see it's just nasty inside. 20 years, this did the job. But now my collection is getting a little too big. So I went on Craigslist and I bought a used wine fridge. This is a GE. They don't even make this model anymore. And I disconnected the compressor. And I've got a an Oasis XL 3.0. That's what I put in there for this. And it's at 69. And then it comes with, if you order extra, it comes with a couple fans. Yeah, there's one back there. And then the other one at the top, let me pull out my La Glorias. There's a fan. So that in the back is the fan that came with, that comes on this. But up there is the other fan that I have blowing this direction. So the one on the top blows down, and then the fan that's down there blows up. So you got your fan on this one that blows up, and then that one back there blows up, and then that one there blows down. So I did the same thing with this. I lined it with cedar. And then I disconnected the compressor so there's no refrigeration on this. The only thing that is electric is nothing. The XL 3.0 comes with this really thin cable that you're supposed to connect in, and then it runs down through here, and then you're able to shut the door. This really thin cable, but I'm like, no, I don't like that. So I drilled a hole. I drilled a hole all the way through. Yeah, come on and focus. Let's see. It's having a hard time focusing. Anyway, I drilled a hole through the cedar in the back wall and ran my power cable out there. Then it comes out the back and plugs into the wall. And then I glued for the fan, this cable that goes up for the fan. I just hot glued that. Here, let me pull this one out. There we go. I just hot glued all the cable for that. There's the little fan that points up. Oh, I lost one. There we go. And then these are the original drawers that came with the wine refrigerator. And then this is an old humidor drawer that I had, because I've had older humidors. I've had desktop. I even had a stand-up one that had like 5 shelves in it, and this is probably one of those. And then this is an old drawer that came from an old humidor that I just cut in half. And then I have old boxes that I use to hold some of my sticks. But I've had it together now for 2 weeks. And I'll tell you, it's held a perfect temperature of whatever I asked it to do. I had it at 66, I had it at 67, I had it at 69. Oops. My only issue is you have to read it upside down. No big deal. Okay. So on this shelf, got some La Glorias, which are one of my favorites. Here's some CAO flatheads. I mean, if I really wanted to stack cigars in here, I could probably put 1,500 cigars in here. Here's an empty box. I'm waiting for some Hoyas to show up. I'm going to put them in there. This is a brand new box of New World that I just got. Deliciousness. See, this is an old box of Avos that I had. I use this. It's made of cedar. Why not, right? Hey, if the world doesn't fit, fix it. Here's some more La Glorias, some Romeo y Julietas, some CAOs. These are some working cigars, which means I use them when I work. This is an old box. Some La Glorias. I'm going to put something in there at some point. Here's a box of some CAOs, Italias. Deliciousness. Oh look, a box of Brazilias. One of my favorites. And then I have this little, this was originally in my ice chest. Still has the Velcro on it. And I use this to monitor the top. Here's some Excaliburs. Oh, what do you know? Some of my favorites. Some La Glorias. Oh yeah. Some La Gloria Maduros. Anyway, so I'm really happy with this. Son of a... Okay. It's worked out really well. Got room for a whole bunch of stuff. And I love the smell of the cedar. And I really think, you don't have to put the cedar in there. I've seen people build these without the cedar. They just, keep the plastic interior. But I'm convinced that the cedar helps just regulate the temperature and the moisture. So, anyway, just thought I'd give you guys a view of what I did. Sorry, old boy, gotta retire you.